Gentlemen, come on.
Thank you. Change Are you kidding me? What happened? Oh, we're on?
Live. Yes.
We're live. Holy schmoly. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Funny How. We're still here. We're not gone. I'd like to thank our sponsors. We don't even have one yet.
No one.
Rob. Absolutely zero. I would say the number of this podcast, but we literally have done 39 of them, but not all of them have counted. My very beautiful, my very talented, my very funny co-host, Rob Gargiulo's in the house.
Oh, hi. Thank you, Vincent.
Rob
You're
literally
handsome, too.
ran into this door,
Wow.
and he's on set.
It was a walk. It was a...
He waddled.
I'm a waddle.
Yeah.
to the door.
I'm a waddler.
And we also have, for the first time on Funny How, right?
Yeah.
Deli? Deli's normally in the booth. We got Deli in the house on the 1 and 2. And I don't know if you guys
Finally made it.
keep it on Deli.
You know how many people are looking at that going, man, I bought weed from that guy.
I was just about to say,
Listen.
Deli has never. He's only experimented with marijuana one time, and look, but that all it
But
takes.
he's wearing a mushroom sweatshirt.
Yeah, but you know what they say about all it takes with drugs is one hit,
One
and
time.
then
Yeah, look. And then you end up on a podcast.
If I can make it, you can make it.
yeah. So Deli, be dead ass with us because listen, we're honest with each other. We're open, not because I'm gonna share some personal shit today that I'm not even hiding from. You smoked at what time this morning? Just be honest. That right there. How about this? I don't even want to know. Like when people say wake and bake, like I wake, dude. I've been doing this a lot, Robbie. I wake
Wake and
up.
baking?
No.
Oh.
I'm not a big weed guy, but like with anxiety and I started doing the little pen just to hit.
Yeah.
And I'm dead serious.
Uh-huh.
I thought it'd be like what everybody says, the stories of, yeah, dude, I hit it, I mellowed, I got to watch TV, and I was out. Rob, I hit this thing. No, Deli, I didn't realize that. And by the way, this is the guy that got me the battery for it.
I mean, did
my
what?
cousin Rum sent me the weed.
He's the guy that bought it for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Or sold it to me.
Because so Rob, getting the weed here, you have to pay like the money, and it's not like Cali. That's the one thing I'll give California props. Everybody's doing weed. Over here, people are doing it, but it's not as easy. Deli, you have to get the card and the doctor and what's the deal? I don't know. No, I'm being dead ass.
For anybody paying attention to any pending cases out there, I didn't do anything. I
Yeah.
just know this from Google searches.
Uh-huh.
You just got to know somebody.
That's it. But wait, but I mean, there's weed shops here? Are there weed shops? I mean, because like in Cali, you walk into a place, there's
Yeah, it's
a
not
guy,
legal,
there's an
though.
Armenian guy, and he's like, "Look,
No,
gooch,
there's
number 1, 2.
There's shops in someone's house.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So wait.
Yeah.
So here's my thing. Why isn't Florida like we're so woke here, and you don't wear a mask, and what's the deal with this place?
Well, it's decriminalized over here. You can move around with, I think, at least 14 grams at a time.
Oh, are
Moving
you serious?
around.
Yeah.
All right. So Rob, I get this thing where, dude, the directions for heating this, it's like 5 to. It was like launching a nuclear missile. So I hit it. I'm thinking if I just go, I'll be okay. Rob, I was just like, man, I'm not a bitch. I went, and you know when you're like, and it's coming out of your nose, bro. I didn't hit it in sleep. I was just laying in my bed, bro. And I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital.
You're in a
by myself.
coma.
It was not fun.
Yeah, I don't like those.
What do you-
They first of all, they hit very hard.
Yeah, you got to be very.
Yeah, and then they're always named weird things like goat piss. You're like, I don't want to smoke goat piss.
Camel drool, and you're like, what? What am I? At least it's warning you. Like it's nothing good is gonna come out of cat piss.
I miss the days where you had to like sneak under your friend's porch
Yeah.
and hit a grav bong made out of a Home Depot. You know those big buckets from the Home
Yes.
Depot?
Just
You-
one person had it in the whole city. One person had weed on.
Remember
and,
that?
and it'd be filled with stems and seeds. And if
Yeah.
you want, like, occasionally somebody's cool brother from college would come home and they'd have hydro. And you'd go, what the fuck? This was grown underwater. And you're like, no, idiots. It's just the fucking name of it.
Yeah, dude, trust me. Times have changed for like, bro. Like I mean, Deli's Deli's generation will never know. Like when you wanted to buy weed, when I was coming up, you had to, call the guy of a friend and wait like in the alley.
Yep.
And they're like, I'm in a red maroon, Nissan Altima. And it's like, dude, I got into the wrong car once because they left the door unlocked. And it was a mother and her daughter. And I just went, and because, I'm me. I opened the door and I went, oh yeah. She was like, get the hell out of my car. I was like, sorry, the weed guy, it was supposed to be you, but.
So we used to drive to, it's called Back, Maryland. Okay. And it was the inlet of Atlantic City. Like, you think where all of the nice hotels were 25 years ago?
Yeah.
Then, like, the shittiest part of town is, like, called Back, Maryland. It's, like, a mile off of the strip, off the boardwalk. That's where you would go in high school to get weed. Well, one time we're driving, and we see a guy, and he knows what we're looking for, because it's a group of pasty white kids with puka shell necklaces that are driving around in a Volvo. We're driving around the hood. Obviously, it's 3:30 in the afternoon on a Thursday. Obviously, we're looking for weed. So we pull up, and the guy's like, yeah, let me jump in. And they'd never done that before. Normally, it was you pull up, you hand the money.
Boom.
The guy jumps in the car, and then he's like, hey, we're going to go pick up my cousin. And my friend's like, okay. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck you mean okay? This is how we end up getting murdered. Turns out the guy's name was Daryl. Super nice guy.
Yeah.
We went and picked up his cousin, gave him a ride to the Pat's Kings of Steaks, where they had Philly cheesesteaks. They had a beautiful time, but I got very nervous. I'm like, you don't pull over, let the guy in the car, and then start running errands for the drug dealer.
No, dude, because what if he's like whoever he's going, there's a problem, and then what? Now I'm gonna be in trouble with your ass? And nah, dude, the hell with that. Deli, you definitely have a guy. Deli has a guy.
Deli looks like the guy.
Deli could be the guy, but from Deli, just looking at Deli knows guys. Plural. I think I asked Deli a really weird question last week, but we won't get into it.
Deli looks like he's said the term before. Yeah, I got that weight. And I don't know what that means.
Wait, yeah,
like,
I got that weight. Deli has for sure. So guys.
Whoa, look at that wide angle. Can you flip back to
love
that?
that. Yeah,
Talk
go
about
back.
looking.
Look
Got
at
that
that.
weight. Look at
Hilarious.
that.
Look at
Holy
our
shit,
set,
dude.
dude. We're
Rob
killing
Look
it.
at beached
Rob G
whale.
has a whole couch to himself.
Rob, Rob, you can literally like lay that way and come this way.
You can't even see his feet touch the floor.
They're not. They're dangling. That's why.
I used to hook up with a girl that
spilling.
lived right here. Amazing girl, right in that little white dot. Right
What was
there.
her name?
Marisol. That was the first time. I remember vividly. I was talking to a friend the other day because he brought it up. The first girl I ever made out. I'm not.
Bonnie Henry. I remember too.
What was her name?
Bonnie Henry.
That's the first time.
First girl I ever made out with.
This girl, like it was like she even said it. This is so funny. She's like, tomorrow we're gonna do it. Like we're gonna make out. Like, and it wasn't. She's like, no more of this. And she was a Puerto Rican chick. She's like, we're going for the gusto.
There was
And
a pregame to the make.
There was a pregame. Dude, I was so nervous. And I'll never forget, it was like, dude, it's like as it was tomorrow. It was like right under the stairway of the school. And bro, she was a tall Puerto Rican chick. So when I tell you, can you get the wide shot of this? Andres, get the wide shot. I'm not joking. I've always been short. I was like this and going, It was the most strenuous French kiss. By the way, did French people invent? Are French people the first ones that were like, hey, I have to put my tongue down your meat? Like, where did that come from? Why is it called a French kiss?
We just think French are gross.
They were just
French. They don't shave
they were
their
just
armpits.
slobbing
They
each
got
other
bad
down.
hygiene,
Yeah.
and then they're like, "Yeah, let me
Just-
put my tongue in your
Just,
mouth."
I mean, because apparently just before people were just going.
See, I
know-
was raised in a generation where it wasn't called French kissing; it was freedom kissing.
Are you
because we hated the French. You remember that?
That's so
After
funny.
9/11, we're like, you know what? Screw off France. We're
Yeah.
taking everything. You know what? It's not French fries. It's freedom fries. It's freedom bread pizza.
Dude, how that is hilarious. How proud. And once Americans go into war mode,
Yeah.
it's over. Do you remember why we just started
Because they
not liking
didn't back us up to go into Iraq
That-
or Afghanistan, but ended up
what we
Whoops.
shouldn't have been there anyway.
Whoops.
So now it didn't take that long because I was going to McDonald's and I was going, yeah, could I have a number one with the extra large freedom fry? And they're like,
You should go and do that today and see what they say. The kids' brains would explode. They go, what the fuck?
like, hold on a second, Sarah, do we have freedom fries? It's like, no, dude, I swear to you, because I was in the military. I was just proud, like military. I was like, freedom fries. They're like, we don't know what the hell you're talking about. I was like, France, and this is in the drive-thru and there's a line. I think, dude, it's so funny that you talk about that because it's all BS. And I'm sick and tired, Rob. It's funny you bring it up. the lack of accountability that happens in this country to all political, anything political, zero accountability. Bush, and it drives me nuts, like when you see, and I know we're shifting from making out, because I definitely want to still hear your story. It's crazy. It's crazy how we go from holding people accountable for all evil stuff when it's terrorism or anything that's nuts, or like from Kanye to anybody, your foot is to the fire, you're in trouble. When it comes to stuff like that, where now everybody knows, like the Iraq War, it was all a lie, and Bush Jr. is still running around talking trash. Now he's apparently, cool with the Democrats. Like, bro, you guys lied to us, and you killed at least 1 million innocent women, children, everything, and nothing happens, bro. The accountability just isn't there. But anyway, back to your makeout story, Rob.
Oh, yes.
What was yours?
Oh, I had a tree house.
Oh,
Yeah,
your dad built
My
you.
dad built my dad's the best. I love him. Thank God he's still around. He built a tree house, but this is my dad. My dad doesn't do anything small. My dad built a tree house, but he built it on wooden stilts. Like, you ever go to North Carolina and you see the houses that are on stilts because of the hurricanes? That's what he built, a mini version of that. He built it 8 to 10 feet in the air.
Oh,
and
shit.
then, for whatever reason, this is a playhouse for kids. He put a trap door in the treehouse, which the slow kid across the street.
What was his name?
through.
What was his name?
Darren and David. There were 2 of them, and they were both slow.
Okay.
And the one brother fell out of the trap door and broke his collarbone. We're 8 years old. He falls, and like I just remember he's screaming in pain, and I go, I think one of the retarded kids next door fell through the hole.
What's the Rob? Trapdoor, what's that there for flooding? Or?
I think he was trying to kill me. I don't know why. Why would you put a trapdoor in a treehouse with kids?
Why didn't your dad have a trapdoor in the treehouse?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Had the other kids come by into the house.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then, but I remember Bonnie Henry. She didn't fall out of the treehouse, but that's where we made out in the treehouse.
How? Like what? Like
I don't remember. I just remember that because I had her bra. And I remember we kissed with tongue because she told all the kids at school that we kissed with, and she was a grade above me.
Yeah.
So she was telling all the kids at school that she made out with her neighbor.
Wow.
But on our street, there was another kid named Mike Zamardis. And she was actually
remembers his
telling
whole
all the
name.
friends that she made out with Mike Zamardis because Mike Zamardis was an age older than her. So she thought it'd be cool to lie about making out with him.
Wow.
Meanwhile, I was making out with me. I was in like
Wow.
3rd grade. I had no idea.
Bro.
I think I was the victim of some type of sexual assault at this point. But I remember having her training bra, and my friends would come over to the treehouse, and they'd come up and they'd look at the training bra, and I'd go, look at what I am,
Rob.
everybody.
Dude, it's funny that you mentioned it, Deli. White people, Rob, because I'm Middle Eastern. Deli, what are you? Where's your Deli? Deli is almost like me, where you're ethically ambiguous. You don't know if Deli's black, white. So, and it's funny. I noticed this, especially in the office. Deli never, when people are talking about black people or Latinos or whatever, Deli just stays quiet and nods. And I want to be like, Deli, who the hell are you?
Yeah, that's
Who are you?
Is that a game? Is it racist to play that game? Can we guess his race?
Can we?
I just been letting people try to figure it out.
I think if I had to guess, I think Deli. Yeah, I want to ask what I think Andres and them know. I think Deli's Latino and white. Like your father's Latino, your mom is white.
Cuban and Puerto Rican.
If not, Vinny's right.
Shut up! I got it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh my God.
My dad is Nicaraguan and my mom is an Italian white. So
What?
yeah.
Oh, God, guys, if we were playing guess the race game, I'm winning. I'm a winner, Rob.
Hey, I think I'm less racist than you because you won the game.
No, but you know what's funny though? And here's my thing: white people, because Rob, you're white.
I'm white.
And white people are so. Your memory is so like when white people tell stories, they know the person's first and last name, and there's
everything.
details. Like me, I'm just like, yeah, me and my boy from back home went to the supermarket and we stole shit. We got in trouble. Rob's like, John Jefferson, we were there, and then his sister Margaret Rondowski because her father remarried, and I'm like, you're good with detail.
So weird. You ask me anything about 1994 to 1998, I can remember everything. You asked me what happened last week, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Cops,
oh,
so
so
I asked questions.
your short term's bye-bye.
Yeah, I wonder what did that. But yeah, like, you know what I miss? And it's weird because we can't do it as adults now, but it was fun when we were kids.
What?
If we were to like get everybody from the office together and then we grabbed a ketchup bottle and we put it on the floor and we played spin the bottle, people were like, what the fuck is this guy? What is he, a pervert? What is this guy's problem?
It was cool when we were
But that was so much fun.
Fun.
You'd go to a birthday party, you'd jam out to some Spice Girls or whatever. It was remember the Jock and Jams.
Yeah.
Hey, like, choo choo, everybody. Let me see that
Dude.
Tootsie Roll. Like, that soundtrack's playing. You're in Jennifer Lee's basement. You guys are playing Spin the Bottle, 7 Minutes in Heaven. If you were to grab a girl and go, let's go in this closet for 7 minutes, they'd be like, that guy's a rapist.
Rob,
Don't let him near her.
What a great, I'm telling
We
you
need
right
to
now,
bring that
bro,
stuff back.
I would freaking love at this age to just have a group of people where everybody's kind of single and be like, yo, you guys know what we're going to play? Spin the bottle. And
7 minutes in heaven.
Think
Let's
about how
go.
nervous you would be. But now in this day and age, if I spun it and it landed on you and you were like, yeah, I'm down. And I was like, yo, dude, I'm not. People be like, oh, Vinny's homophobic. Vinny doesn't want to tongue down Rob. And I just give in because I'm like, all right.
2022, Spin the Bottle.
Bottle.
You have to give him a waiver.
Oh my God.
Hey, I know we're going to, but you need to sign this. It's consensual.
Like, question though. All right, here's a good question to both of you. Deli, would you guys play Spin the Bottle? Hear me out. If there was I'm talking about hot ass girls in the game, but there was like 2 or 3 men pickled about, and you had to pick. Like, if you landed on him, you got to make out.
What are the odds? So is it 9 girls, 3 guys, or is it 6 girls, 3 guys? Because that really matters. Going from 1/3 of a chance of making out with a dude to half a chance.
Very good question. 9 girls, 3 guys.
Yes, I'm in.
including you. Yeah. Wow.
I'm in.
Wait, with tongue
guess
on
what?
the guy?
Because guess what? If a guy tongues me, I'm not the loser in that. I think the guy is still the loser in that one. He's like, man, I'm gay, but I don't want that.
Because they're all hot. Yo, it'd be
I'm like, ew, I don't want to kiss this guy. Bullshit, look at me.
Rob, it'd be funny if the gay guy was like, ew.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. He's like, you know what? We're very choosy and
He's like,
selective
I'm good
people.
at Rob
No
G.
thanks.
I'm not gonna kiss that guy. You're like, dude, what the hell?
Come on, kiss me. I'm not gay,
my
but now I
God.
want you to kiss me.
That is so funny.
He gets
So,
offended.
yeah, like what the hell? Deli, what was? Do you remember your first? Makeout Deli's was probably
He's
like 2 weeks
still
ago. The guy's like
waiting for it.
18 years old.
I
He's a
haven't got
baby.
my first kiss yet.
That's so funny. Like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
That's so funny. Well, Deli, do you remember your first time actually making out with a girl?
Yeah, it was. I was 15.
Okay. Which was 2 years ago. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
2020.
It definitely it was weird. I was invited to her house as a 15-year-old with my dad being Hispanic and her mom being Hispanic.
Gotcha.
It was
This
like
is
a lot
Deli, this isn't high school yet, is it?
No, it was
Gotcha.
probably the summer going into high school.
Got you.
So my dad dropped me off, and my dad was already skeptical as it was because he's dropping off his son at a girl's house, whatever.
Gangster though. Latinos, they don't play games.
That's
bro.
what he was supposed to say. Like, yeah, my son's a gangster because he
Yeah,
gets
go.
dropped off. Then the mom was kind of cool with it. It was just the grandmother.
Wait. So you're getting dropped off at a girl's house and the grandmother's there just for the makeout sesh? Shut up. And won't you tell her grandmother, mira,
The grandma, that's the weird part. The grandmother sat in the room the whole time.
While you made out with her
What?
granddaughter?
Yo, Latino.
That's some weird
Hey, yo,
cuckolding.
he's a Latino guy in the back. What the hell's wrong with you guys? Like she's like a chaperone. Like,
Yeah, was I gonna tell the grandmother to leave?
dude, yeah, you'd be like, dude, like this isn't Godfather. You know what I mean? Where you like the whole family's there, the parade is happening. You're like, we're gonna go hook up after
Yeah,
this.
definitely never talked to her again after that.
Wow, but was a kiss good?
Yeah, it was straight. Her tongue was split in half.
What? Oh yeah, this is, dude. I keep thinking this isn't our 15 years old. This is a couple of years
Different.
ago.
This is like rainbow party 15-year-olds.
Oh, my
We didn't
God.
have that. I remember my mom came to me. She was like, have you ever gone to a rainbow party? And I'm like, I don't know what that is. And she's like, well, I was watching Oprah. And a rainbow party is where girls wear different color lipstick and then they give oral sex to different guys, and whoever's lipstick goes the furthest is the winner. And I
Oh.
went, no, but where can I go to one of these parties? Like, come on, that's cool.
Is there an app?
Who told you about this?
My mom, she saw it on Oprah.
She is
I know.
disgusting.
Oprah.
On
When?
Oprah. That's what they were talking about.
When?
Oprah.
When?
90s.
When did your mom's lying? When did Oprah tell her?
Jesus Christ.
But the internet wasn't a thing back then, so it's not like my mom could, unless my mom's going to a rainbow party.
Oh my
That's what I'm
God.
saying.
Dun, dun,
Is she
dun.
watching this, Mom? Dude, that's pretty. Okay, we're gonna change gears because we just. Okay, so what else? So Christmas is right around the corner. Everybody. I don't know about you guys at home. I don't know. Are you guys? Because I remember somebody in the office. I think it's Maverick. He's one of those people where once Halloween is done, he's like, I swear to God, I was there and I saw this happen. He was like, it's Christmas. I go, dude, Thanksgiving's not here yet. Like, Thanksgiving. And he's like, nah, dude, trees, eggnog. They were drinking eggnog. I'm not, which I
Eggnog.
still, bro, I swear to God, I still don't even know what the hell that is.
We have palm trees. We're in
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah,
The
exactly.
seasons don't change. The leaves don't
Yeah.
fall.
Where's
So-
Mav from?
Where is Mav from?
Like
That's from
Dakota?
He
Florida.
looks like he's from Portland.
He
Like,
does.
if you look at him, you're like, that guy looks
Yeah.
like he belongs in
No, I
Oregon.
actually think Maverick is from Florida. I'm pretty
Bro,
sure.
Who actually says they're from Portland though?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I've
They
never
just
met
wear-
anybody like, yeah, I'm from Portland.
They'll say
or I'm visiting
Seattle, I'm from
Portland.
Seattle.
Who visits Portland?
Maverick.
But so Rob, so I mean, coming from the East Coast to Delhi, you're from here, but Rob, you're East Coast like me. What do you, is it weird for you because I've been, how long you been in Florida?
8 years.
8 years. So I was in Cali. It's always weird because there's no winter, like actual winter. So nothing matches. When you hear all the Christmas stuff, the Christmas songs don't match here. Like what's that song? The weather outside, it's frightful. No, it's not.
85 and sunny.
It's 85 and sunny, bro.
I'm at the beach.
Yeah, Christmas songs don't match here, so it's kind of hard where outside is like 90 and you go in the house and you just make the inside, it's like a time machine in your house to make it be Christmas. But like Rob, your house, are you guys all decked out Christmas? What's the...
I'm trying to convince the kids, and I know that this is not in the spirit of Christmas,
What?
but it is in the spirit of giving. I'm trying to delay Christmas by a week.
Okay.
Because I feel like if we wait a week, there will be much better deals and sales online, and the kids can get way better gifts.
Yeah.
Let's get more bang for our buck. And all we just say, Santa got delayed. There was traffic
That's
on I-4.
hilarious.
He couldn't make it here. But now you guys get twice as many gifts
Yeah.
because things go down in price.
That's so fun. That conversation with a kid, dude, Rob.
The 12-year-old gets it. We've negotiated the terms. It's the baby. Honestly, the 12-year-old's on board.
Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute, so I'll get like 3 monitors for my computer instead
Oh,
of 1?
really?
And I'm like, that's exactly what this
selfish.
means. But then the baby, he's 3. He doesn't understand time. He doesn't even understand what the month of
He's
December.
probably still
I can tell
pooping.
him right now. Yeah, I can tell him right now, hey, it's March, and he wouldn't know. But my wife is very insistent. No, the baby must have Christmas on December 25th. I'm
Yeah, and dude, and it's weird how we, like, Rob, it's still, like, mind you, if I had children, it's like, do you give into just the regular societies? Okay, like, it's a fat guy, 1 day a year, and all that nonsense.
I tell my kids he's black. I do. I said Santa's black.
Why?
Yeah, because there's people on the internet that say that. Why can't I?
Why
I want
not?
black Santa.
Hold on, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I want black Santa.
Listen, you could, you're good. So now, when your kids see white Santa,
And
like,
the elves are
what
white.
is that?
All the elves are white. It's reverse
I love
slavery.
that.
That's why.
That is amazing,
Yes.
dude. I like that.
Thank you. I'm very progressive. in
Now,
my
question:
household.
would you want to remix that song? I'm dreaming of a black Christmas.
Yes.
Like, are you switching it up?
Exactly.
Wow. I really do respect that, and I
Thank
respect
you.
the fact.
I'm
that-
trying
so,
to raise my kids with culture.
So here's my question, though.
Uh-huh.
The 12-year-old. Do you think because you're doing the logical money situation, should you stop? Like, Rob, at what age are you going to come to the point where you're going to go, listen, 12, 13, 14, wherever, like, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, this is going to be a hard secret that you're going to have to learn the truth bomb. I'm Santa.
Oh, he knows.
Okay, he knows. So,
They find that out on the school bus these days. Like
Because kid- the
before,
because
he came
information-
home and he's like, "There's some kids on the school bus saying Santa isn't real," and I'm like, "Well, what do you think about that?" And he goes, "Well, the realistic possibility
Oh,
of
he's
one
smart.
guy." Yeah,
Yeah.
he starts breaking it down, and I went, "Ah, this kid's dumb." Yep.
It'd be funny because now iPads and technology, it'd be funny if you're like, how did you find out? And he's like, the 3-year-old, actually. The 3-year-old.
But that's what you hope is that the 12-year-old doesn't ruin it for the 3-year-old, because at 12, they're
Yeah.
big mouths. They can't shut their mouths ever.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just, dude, it's funny. I actually, you know what my revelation of like, oh my God, he's fake was? I walked in and saw my dad drunk in the pantry putting all the gifts together because he woke me up. Everybody else slept really well. I'm a very light sleeper. I walk in, I was just like, what are you doing? And he was drinking. He's like, he's like, you see this toy? I will throw it in the goddamn garbage. You better not tell your brother and your
Yeah.
sister. It's me. And I was like, God, dude, I got emotional. I couldn't sleep. And then, bro, I had that secret for a minute, and I'd set my brother and sister down. I was like, hey, guys, it's Dad. And you know what they said? We already knew. That's why we that's why we didn't wake up. He didn't, I mean, we knew he was in there. But just, I think it's brilliant just telling them, listen, do you want more toys? Because, dude, this is business. This is a
is,
money time.
right?
We're in the crunch, inflation, all this type of economy and shit. It's like, listen, you want more? They're going to say yes. we're gonna wait because I'm Santa. I would do that, 100%.
I remember when I found out that my parents were Santa. It was when I discovered the presents, just like you did. They weren't built yet, but they were all in my dad's shed.
Gotcha.
And like my dad had a separate shed.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's weird. Why do you have a shed and then a shed inside of the shed?
It's like your shed is
mega
shedding.
shed.
Yeah, your shed is shedding.
It's like, you know, those little Russian dolls and you pull one out.
Yeah, I hate
That's
those
what he
little-
had of sheds.
Yeah.
And inside the far hidden shed were all these gifts. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. And the first year I didn't get it.
Yeah.
But then when I opened them up on Christmas, I'm like, but wait a minute. I saw these in the shed. And then I knew the next year's, well, that's where they hide the gifts. So I'd go in and look in advance and go, oh, okay, they got me my Power Ranger sword. I'm golden this year. I'm good.
I got you. Wow. Deli, you still believe in Santa?
Yeah, I remember when I first found out.
What was
the
it?
most traumatizing event of my childhood.
How old?
probably.
How old?
I was probably like 7 or 8, pretty.
You remember?
Pretty late,
You remember
pretty
it
late,
vividly?
yeah.
What was it?
So one of my mom's boyfriends at the time, you know, one of those stories. How my
Yeah.
mom has a lot of boyfriends.
Got you.
Shout out Adam Sosnick.
Yeah.
And he decided to set up for Christmas. He set up the tree, the presents.
Yeah.
This is like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is he living with you guys?
No, yeah,
He
he
just-
was living with
He
us
was
at the
living.
time.
Okay.
So he's setting up, and I guess after he finished setting up, he's a DJ.
Yeah.
So
I love your mom. I want to hang out with your mom, by the way. Go ahead.
He got drunk, I guess, and
Yeah.
decided to set up all his DJ equipment, including every vinyl record he had. He had the lasers in each corner of the house.
Shut up. On
Yeah.
Christmas Eve?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Literally 3 o'clock in the morning, I come outside and I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like 6 bottles in. All the cookies are gone. And it's not milk. It's empty bottles of beer, cookies,
Oh
and just the
my-
crumbs of the cookies.
At 3 o'clock in the
And
morning.
just-
So
yeah.
it's Christmas now.
Yeah. And he had the fake beard stuff on the counter still. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like, son, sorry to break it to you. I'm fucking Santa this year.
Oh my god.
Drunk and everything.
And you're 7 and you have a
Yes.
DJ in the living room, dude.
And he's like, take a gift, don't tell your mom. And that was
Shut
it for
up.
the rest of
Where's
the-
your mom?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Deli lived a good life, huh?
Yeah, my mom wasn't there a lot, but yeah, it was good.
Got you.
I feel like those things come to get, like, you find out information like that Santa's not real comes
Yeah.
at the same time that the babies don't come from storks.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like I found out both of those conversations in the same, like, 8 or 9 years old. Where you're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, so there's not a store. And that sounds so ridiculous
But it's-
now
but it's-
that you think about that. But that's propaganda. That's how propaganda works. We tell you from the age of the first time you can remember things,
Yeah.
you were brought by a stork that dropped you in
Yeah.
a
Wait, we
chimney
weren't?
or something.
Oh, but
You weren't?
no. Oh god, Deli, I keep forgetting you're young. No, Deli.
Oh.
You came out of your mom's womb.
But then it took a while where I was like, oh, that's how babies are made. Like, oh, sex. And then I was like, wait a minute. But I was a baby. Wait a minute.
Oh,
My
Mom and
parents had
Dad.
sex. Oh,
Oh,
gross.
God.
And they're Santa. This is terrible.
Yeah. And Rob, I just like, and so my thing is, like, you know, my family, everybody's in California right now. Literally everybody except a couple in like Yonkers. But like I went to the Five Below store. It's like an upgraded dollar store, and I bought it. Dude, the tree is this big. There's something about those different colored assorted lights, ornaments, and candy. But I spent $20. It's this big. I leave it on just at night because it reminds me of that giving, fun, family, and it drives me nuts how, and I think we talked about this before, Rob. Thanksgiving, Christmas, the powers that be, the government, we give ourselves those 2 days to be kind and to love each other and to be cool and to be giving. When if you think about it, we could do that. I sound like what's his name, Bill Murray from Scrooge. It could happen every single day. It drives me nuts that we just choose these 2 days. It's a giving day, Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's why they keep them kind of close so they're not spread out. Every single day you could help. Every day you could be nice. Every day you could call people, love each other. Because, bro, love is free. We don't need gifts. We don't need none of that shit, bro. Just a phone call. I just recently called a military buddy, and we finally made up. And he cried. I was crying. It's like love costs zero. And I hate that it's only 2 days a year. Everybody does it. Then, January 2nd after the new year, back to normal.
Not even like think about Black Friday.
Yeah.
You go from Thanksgiving, everybody loves one another, and here is what we're grateful for.
Yeah.
We're grateful for our family and all the love we have in our lives. And then the next day, they go to Best Buy and they punch a pregnant mother in the face because they want a 35-inch TV for $25.
Yeah.
They go, wait, what the hell? We were just
It's funny.
celebrating Thanksgiving.
I thought we loved each other,
Yeah,
guys.
what is going on?
It's funny because the podcast we did today, because we're doing 3 today, Gangster freaking Marie and Rob, Tom Ellsworth made it because of the economy and everything, bro. He's normally, he looks forward to those Walmart whoopings and beatings. He goes, this year, didn't see it. You know why? People are broke.
People are too poor to fight.
People are broke, bro.
Instead, there's fights at food shelters.
Yeah,
'Cause
bro.
that's where
Black
we're at.
Friday this year was just another Friday.
It wasn't even black. It was just like, it was whatever, bro. And I've said this in the past. You know shit is bad when the dollar store, they're not changing the name. It's $1.25. There's other items that are more expensive. And I was in there yesterday because I'm a hardcore dollar store shopper. I was in there. It's right across the street from our office. And I'm in there. And, bro, I think I said something where Maverick, we're shopping for a sketch. And I say something, and some lady goes, hey, he's right. Then she yells at the cashier. She's like, when are y'all gonna change the name to this place? And she's like, ma'am, I have nothing to do with it. She's like, it ain't the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. Y'all lying to people.
You're starting a movement.
Yeah, dude. That'd be like my
This will
number
be a
one.
day in history. We'll all look back when the dollar store changed
Yeah, I'm
their
just
name.
in there like starting like a movement, like
Yeah.
marches and
I went to the dollar store the other day and I looked at the price and I'm like, yeah, too expensive.
Dude, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still respect them because, bro, there's stuff in there that like I've impulse bought. I went somewhere because I'm like I needed something for my apartment, and in my head I'm like, there's no way that the dollar store has it. But then when I'm there buying paper towels, then I see this thing and I'm like, what am I doing, bro? They have air freshener, car parts. Bro, there's parts in my car right now that I got from the dollar store.
Grocery shop.
You can
at
get
the Dollar
food.
Tree.
Yeah, you might listen. You're not gonna live past 30, but you can buy burritos. There are avocados in there, bro. I opened up the avocado and there was a peach bit in there. It didn't fit in there. You know what I'm saying? Dylan, you're there all the time. I live inside.
That's where he sells the weed at.
Exactly. Exactly. So wait. So going to movies. So in the background, like in my apartment, just playing in the background, I have 3 Christmas movies on loop. What would you say is the best Christmas movie ever? If you had to rank top 3, Rob. 1, 2, 3. And I hate when people are like, well, I can't. No. You have them in your head, the top 3 that make you feel good and make you feel, even if you're in Florida, the vibe puts you in the Christmas spirit.
I don't know as to their ranking.
You know, Jorge? I want to know. You know yours, Jorge? Okay.
Well, then first let's decide because there's always that debate, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes, because it came out during the holidays.
And it
Yes.
happened at Christmas.
And there's trees in it, and yeah.
Okay, so then for me, I would go Die Hard, Home Alone, and A Christmas Story. Plane, Trains, and Automobiles is a Thanksgiving story, which is a good, like, if that was set at Christmas, that would blow them all away.
Yeah.
But it's Thanksgiving, so I would go Die Hard, Home Alone, and A Christmas Story.
Well, Deli, do you have yours?
I only got one movie I watch every Christmas and Thanksgiving, and that is Leaving Las Vegas.
Leaving
That's
Las Vegas.
depressing.
Jesus, Deli.
It's the best way to
Tell
go
us
out.
how you really, well, after you told us about your freaking Santa Claus
That is a
story.
really
Yeah, it's
sad
reasonable.
movie, though. Have you ever been an alcoholic and been drinking while watching that movie, and you're like, that guy's got it.
No, Rob, what is that word? But Deli, knows Christmas movies on your roster, bro?
Home Alone.
Home Alone's
Yeah.
first place. No,
Yeah, but as the robbers though, because they got tortured.
got
Yeah.
you. I don't know, dude. If I had to put them all 3, I mean, Die Hard's pretty gangster. I would say the way it was shot, the tone of the color, and wow, dude. And I'm a comedian, Rob. I'd have to go National Lampoon's Christmas Story, number
Okay.
1. Chevy Chase, 'cause, bro, he was so happy about Christmas, and he's such a father. The wife, kind of there, called him Sparky. They were kind of, horny, he was always trying to have sex, and she wanted that affection. Their door was always open. Uncle Eddie and his crazy-ass family. The kids hated their father, and it was just, dude, I don't know, it was just all around. The in-laws sucked. They all had problems, but at the end of it, it was him bringing everybody together and showing the spirit of Christmas and loving. I kind of thought all around that'd be number 1. Wow, dude, I'd probably put
You're missing
Scrooge.
one, though.
Wait, Scrooged, number 2, because that's a Christmas with the 3 wishes, right? That's a Christmas Carol type of movie.
Yeah.
With Bill Murray.
I've never seen it, but I'm
Bro,
aware
yo,
of
do
it.
me a big favor. I'll even send you my. I don't know if it's HBO, Rob. It might be on Netflix. Watch Scrooge. If you guys haven't watched it, the younger generation, watch Scrooge, bro. Bill Murray. It was one of those 3 Ebenezer Scrooge. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And then I have to put Christmas Story. number 3 because, like I said, bro, the snow, the setting, the people, the old school. I think that'd be the one.
I lived in Cleveland, Ohio, where the house was that they shot that movie in.
Which one? Which one?
A Christmas Story.
What?
The family's house. They shot it in there, but I don't think the whole movie was shot there.
Probably
and
not.
there was, I'm not kidding you, at Christmas time, there would be a line a mile long of people who came to Cleveland
Just
to go
for
look
that.
at the house from A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
And they had the dumb leg lamp.
The leg.
in the window.
I was just gonna say that leg had to be there.
But it was also right next to a 24-hour Walmart, so we would get drunk and go to the Walmart and grab sleds, and then we'd go sledding by the house in the middle of the
pretty
night.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun times.
That's
Cleveland-
fun,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Watch you
good
roll
times.
down the hill. Yeah, perfect.
What'd you say? Yeah.
Let's go sledding. That's what I miss. I miss spin the bottle and sledding.
Oh my God.
Deli.
I remember one time in high school they were playing spin the bottle in like one of those secret society rooms they have.
Like
And-
Illuminati high
yeah,
school.
like we were talking about earlier, there was a situation where it's nothing but girls and it happened to be just 2 to 3 guys there. And the guy that spinned the bottle, I happened to land on the only other guy there.
Shut up. Don't say they can't.
Everybody in the room left. Ran out the room.
That's the
bro.
fastest spin the bottle game ever. It's like, nah, dude. Love you, homie. I'm out. But what else, dude? I recently, so I was I hadn't drank for a month and I think 8 days. I have an app. Not like I'm an alcoholic, but you know,
And-
once in a while you need a break.
You know,
Right?
Now it's
When's the last
time.
time you drank? You know?
It's time for the return. right?
Rob's like in the car on the way here. Deli. But so I went to a guy randomly hit me up. He's like, Vinny, you know, I've been working my ass off, and like it's Saturday. Do you want to come and have a drink? And Deli, can you? I saw Santa Claus, a guy dressed just like Santa Claus, at this bar, bro. It was Saturday. I want to say it was 2 o'clock, bro, or 1 o'clock. He's like, come here. I'll buy you a drink. Please, just come here, Rob. This defines Florida, just in a nutshell. Go ahead, play that real quick. This is me. Go watch.
He's making a list. He's checking it
That's
twice.
Santa, Rob.
He's having a
He's smoking a joint, smoking a joint, drinking a beer, and look, bro. And then go to the next clip. Go to the next
Is that
clip.
the same bar that you hit on the old lady at?
That's a different bar. This
Okay,
one,
it looked like
that's
the
the
same
sister
bar.
bar of this bar. That's this bar. Go to this one, Deli. And then look at me. This is 4 beers later. He gets in his shuttle, drunk and high, and he drives away. And I go,
Inflation.
look how bad. That's how you know inflation is messed up. Look at that. Santa is, bro, only in Florida. I was waiting for him to hit somebody. The next thing you're gonna hear was Florida man dressed as Santa, crashes into a family of 5 and kills them all. But if you think about it, like Santa Claus, that's the original Amazon. I think Jeff Bezos stole that.
I forgot
He
to tell
lifted
you.
Santa and made it a reality.
He took it. He took. Dude, I'm telling you right now, Jeff Bezos was like, you know what? One day in a guy traveling, and that's Amazon.
Dude, it's so weird how quickly things can come. I wanted to buy, what was it? I need to buy an MacBook charger.
Yeah.
And I ordered it in the morning, and it was there in the afternoon. I went, this is crazy.
That's nuts.
But then I went and ordered a computer chair, and they're like, it won't be there until February 3rd. And
Yeah,
you're
it's
like, wait a
weird.
minute. Why am I
You don't
a
use
whole
Prime.
year from now? Why
Yeah.
that's
And,
forever.
and when you're buying it, you don't really look. I don't pay attention to the Prime, or I bought stuff for the apartment that I moved into. And bro, I'm not joking. I ordered it, and 1 hour later, I just heard at the door, and I was like, there's no way. And it was the wall mount for my TV. I was like,
My wife does that. She'll order stuff and then she'll forget that she ordered it, and then she gets there and it's like a surprise.
I
It's almost
love
feel
it.
like I'm married to a special needs person because she forgets that she ordered it, and then she opens it and goes, "Oh my God, I can't believe this got here!" And I go,
Dude.
"You're the one that purchased it."
Yeah, Rob, are you weird? Like, I'm so addicted to Amazon. When I walk by, like, in the front part of the apartment complex, Amazon's lazy, those pieces of shit. They won't go to the second floor. They just leave everybody's shit right there. Once in a while, like, same day, they dropped it on my door. Bro, when I walk by and see everybody's, I always look at it and I'm like,
I wonder what's
in
inside.
there?
right?
Oh, Deli, I almost want to cut it open and be like, oh, God, because there's no
They could
cameras
just get a
downstairs.
refund, right?
No, and then somebody told me, do you guys know this Amazon hack? You could get it, tell them you never got it, and they'll send you another one.
Yeah, you're gonna get assassinated by Jeff
No,
Bezos.
wait a minute.
Jeff
Did you-
Bezos is going to shoot one of those Blue Origin
No,
rockets right
because,
to
bro,
Vinny.
apparently they don't care. And I don't know if have you guys returned anything on Amazon?
Yes.
Okay, so
all
can I
the
tell you?
time.
Please.
I just ordered a desk for my studio. I'm putting the screws in the desk, and I screwed the wrong screw in. It was too long, and it popped through the particle board or whatever was the top. So what I did was I just went on Amazon and I wrote, hey, this was damaged when it got here. And they went, no worries, buddy. We'll send you a new desk. And I went, boom, look at that.
Yeah.
Now all I'm going to do is take off the top of the desk.
Yeah.
I'm going to swap it with the new top that they send me, and I send it back, and boom.
Done.
Done.
Well, Rob, wait, did you have to return the other one to the place?
Yeah, they're going to come and pick it up, though. That's how cool it is.
They pick it up?
You just put it back in the box and leave it on your front door. They show up and take it.
That's pretty freaking awesome, bro. I got a coffee. What are the ones, the coffee table? In the living room? Rob, dude, it took me I didn't think it was going to take this long. 4 hours. I'm getting all the pieces. I did what you did. I went too deep and I stripped the part. But then I looked at it, Rob, because it was for the drawers. I just ripped them out and I was like, I don't even need them. Threw them in the garbage and it looks so good without the drawers because I do dining room. I don't give a shit. But dude, they don't. My friend Deli, I think it was you. You were like, they don't care. Just tell them somebody stole it. There's no Amazon First 48. Nobody's showing up to take fingerprints and shit. If there's no cameras in your building, how can you prove it?
I like going about it the right way.
You're being a Christian.
But like I ordered a cover for my Jeep, right? It ripped when I tried to put it on. So I messaged them and I went, I would like to send this back and get a new one sent. They went, don't even worry about it. You keep the other one and we're gonna send you a new one. And I went, now I'm in the is that in the red?
Yeah.
Is that in the black? I
Am
don't
I in
know
the
what.
limbo? Where am
Whatever.
I at?
I'm making money here because now I've got a spare Jeep cover. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a rip, but it still works.
Yeah.
And now they're sending me a brand new one, and I didn't do anything wrong.
That's pretty
I
freaking
love that. The
gangster.
internet's fantastic. I know that there's weird stuff that goes on the internet, girls with animals and stuff. I don't
Whatever.
watch that. Deli knows where to go to that
Deli,
stuff.
yep.
But there is the dark web where Deli buys his drugs, and there is the dark web where Deli gets assassinated or gets people to assassinate.
Yeah.
We don't
But
tell
look
the
at the
people that stuff.
technology that the internet has created, where if you're like, I'm sitting at home and it's a Saturday, and you're like, you know what? I want to try butt stuff on myself. You could order a butt plug and it'll be there.
Dog,
that
it's
afternoon.
crazy.
That's technology.
Like everything is literally at your fingertips.
Yeah.
It's pretty, dude. Like I'm telling you right now, I always feel like an old guy saying this. I don't want to be like the future with all the stuff that's happening with the younger kids in society and everything is just basically there. Elon Musk, which bro,
How
I'm
much?
telling.
You go ahead.
No, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
Well, I was
because-
gonna say how much like as technology evolves, it's gotten to the point where it's same day. Like, is it going to be where you're thinking it and they'll just deliver it? And if you don't
100.
want it, they'll return it?
Bro.
Like, is that where we're heading? Where they're like, oh, don't worry about it. We read your mind. You said that you wanted some slippers. Turns out you changed your
Yeah.
mind. You can keep them or you can send them back. It's up to you.
Yeah, bro. I swear to you, I'm gonna say, Rob, 10 years ago, I had a bit where I was just like, man, these technology, this is how old I am. I'm like, one of these days, you're gonna be able to talk to your computer, which is old news. Old news, right, Dal? I'm like, and it's gonna have a relationship with you where you're gonna, walk out of your house, and as you're walking out, your computer's gonna go, where the hell do you think you're going? And you're like, who the fuck? And she's like, listen, you're staying in tonight. And you're like, no, I'm not. And she's like, I have all of your browser history. If you don't stay in, I'm gonna forward it to all of your friends. All disgusting shit that you watch, your friends are gonna know your porn likes. And I'm like, all right. And bro, look, Rob, imagine 20 years. You'll be 40, 50, almost 50 years old.
Oh, God, I won't live that long, but yeah, go ahead.
Don't say that. I hope to God. But dude, imagine my mom right now, phones and they look all.
The writing is as big as possible. Yeah. It is bizarre. It's one word per screen.
Oh, it's insane, bro. And it's so cute, but I feel so bad. Like it's on. They're gonna. You know what we should invent? Like a strap on shoes to where you're just like I got a text. So imagine when so my mom's 75-ish. I don't know. I hate numbers. 70. Dude, I'm 40, so 50. In 30 years, oh my God, flying cars are coming out, which boggles my mind.
Yeah, but I think we thought that too about today. Like, didn't you think that they'd have flying cars by 2020?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I agree. And now they're saying they're gonna start testing it, and which, bro, we don't know how to drive on this thing, let alone flying in the sky, bro. Can you imagine like an accident or traffic?
All right, so let me ask you, in your lifetime, if you could see one of the three, which would it be? Would you rather see that they tell us there's other life in the universe?
Okay, now,
I
already admitted, but you're just saying, I believe that there is. You're saying for them to actually come out and say it out loud.
Yeah, like you get to live long enough to be able to hear one of the following.
Go ahead,
or
go
C,
ahead,
one of the
go ahead,
following.
go ahead.
Aliens are real.
Okay.
You live to see flying cars, or you live to the day where we can teleport.
Holy shit.
Which would you rather be able to?
Teleport to any time or any
No, not time travel. Well, I guess if they're like if I was like, man,
Say
I gotta
hand
get
of
all the way
Lord.
to I gotta get to Valuetainment, but I'm in Miami and it's a 40-minute train ride,
Wow.
or I could teleport.
Wow, what a good question.
Boom.
Rob, that's a great question.
I think I don't care if I think we all know that we're not alone in the universe.
I think so,
The
dude,
universe
but-
is so big.
But I want to see, I'd want to see that. I want to be like, I want to
you
be
want him to
alive where
come.
they go, all right, guys, welcome to, Fox News, and there's an alien.
No.
Here's Johnny. And he's like, meow, meow. That's what I want to see.
No, see, because if you ever, there's a great movie. I think it's called Arrival. It's
Okay. Yeah, I love that.
Where they just
my
show
God.
up,
Yeah.
and then and it really feels like that's how it would feel. Like they're out and they come out of nowhere. All of them just land,
Yeah.
and then we're stuck with questions.
But-
for me, that's where panic ensues.
Yeah.
See, I don't want to be alive to see that because I'll freak the fuck out. You ever see Independence Day?
Of course.
They blew up the White House. You see Independence Day with Will Smith? They blew up the White House.
Yeah.
So I go, I don't want aliens. But the idea of being able to teleport at an instant, like we work for Patrick Bet-David, that guy's got to go all over the country all the time. Well, imagine instead of flying to Texas and taking 5 hours, he just steps into his closet, boom! All of a
would-
sudden, he's teleported
I mean,
to
that
Dallas.
would, so yours would be teleport?
Yeah.
What about you, Deli?
Teleport, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, but to me that's like a superpower. I'm telling you right now, I want to see the alien so I could be like, we knew it. Why did it take so long? Just tell us,
Okay.
dude.
All right, so you brought up superpower. If you could choose a superpower, fly, see through walls, or be invisible, what would you pick?
I think anybody that says invisible is a
Hey, the
perverted
fucking
Yeah, damn it,
person.
that was mine.
Pervert.
Say that.
Pervert.
fucking already-
Andres, even though Andres, would you fly? Or what was it?
Fly, see through walls,
See through wall,
or be invisible.
Or be invisible. Fly. Jorge.
Liar.
Fly. I love it. I love it. Everybody that does that does this. Or if I could fly, bro, I'd be like, I want to put my hands
Go
straight.
feet first.
I've been
That's what I said. I'll go
flying
feet
in
first.
weird.
But if
Oh my
I could
God.
teleport, yeah, I'd rather be invisible. And it is for the pervy reasons.
I love the fly. What would you do?
I'm flying.
I'm flying, bro. Because that kind of if you and with
You don't got to pay
speed-
for travel no more.
No, not even that. That's technically teleport because if I want to go from here to Cali, depending on how, mind you, I'm doing that. This is really fast. I'm there quick, bro.
Well, I think this is fast, but this is turbo.
This is
You put
turbo.
both
I
arms
just
out.
want to be like fancy and just fly like this, like just tired. But all right. So listen, guys. Rob, these are, I just like you know what's crazy? You worry about podcasts and topics and how long, and we're done, and it feels like it was too fast. There's some people here. Let them in, Jorge. I want
Oh
to
my God, is it Amazon's assassins? Are they
We're
here to kill
Amazon
us?
delivery. Yeah, Adam's here. Okay. All right, guys. So, guys, thank you for tuning in.
It's my last
I
day.
appreciate you guys. What's up?
It's my last day on the podcast.
This is last day. I mean, it's
Yeah.
his first day. It might be
It's
his
first
last
and
day.
last day.
But guys, again,
Thanks for announcing it. A lot of
Yeah.
other people didn't have
I
that
appreciate
courtesy.
you guys more than you know. Keep watching. Tell a friend to subscribe. Rob Gargiulo, my brother from another mother. Deli, whose
Thank you.
mother apparently dated everybody. And
Even Adam
And
Sosnick.
Adam's one of my best. And then for Deli, Deli, you fought through the whole Santa Claus being the DJ that your mom was hooking up with, and
Yeah.
you're here.
Yeah,
And
drunk
we
Santa.
love you, Deli. And we appreciate you. From everybody
Appreciate you,
following
buddy.
us, God bless you guys, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.